Hello, hello. Nice to see you again. We thought we should kind of reintroduce ourselves and pretty much talk about like who we are and what we do for other business owners like us. So, Stephen, do you want to take this first?
Well, my name's Steven, and I'm married to this lovely lady. And we run, in our humble opinion, the best bookkeeping and advisory firm you're ever going to see.
Mm, love
We
it.
we love it. I have a background in construction and military, and I was in politics for a bit there. But frankly, I really really love doing bookkeeping and seeing business owners, helping them with their business. I mean, really, the thing about booking biz advisory, it's something that I mean maybe you can do for yourself. Well, the advisory part's really hard to give yourself advice, right? Have you ever tried that? It doesn't really go super
It's
well.
quite subjective.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like I think I'm doing well. I think
It's
I'm doing well.
yeah, it's not brutal and not honest because it's really hard to be true to yourself sometimes. I just one thing I love is just really taking things from chaos to order because we do often have people come to us that are behind and they're stressed and they're like, oh man, especially I mean a few months ago because we just came out of tax season. A lot of people were like, oh my gosh, they're stressed because they have to get their stuff in on time, and we actually really, I don't know if enjoy is the best word, but we do like working with clients that are behind and getting you
Mm,
caught up and then keeping you there because there's nothing like stress in your life and there's nothing like a lack of stress in your life. I mean, there's a lot of stuff we do. It's really hard to kind of pin it down, but we're in your finances. We help you get caught up and cleaned up, and then we tell you what to do. You've personally had some really good experience with our clients lately. Do you want to tell us more about that?
yeah, I take a lot of satisfaction into, I like what you just said about bringing the chaos into order, kind of giving our clients a lot of clarity. And that is huge for me because I see such a mindset shift because it can feel, I see a lot of business owners, when you're running your business and your books are messy or they're behind, whatever shape they're in, I find that the business owner tends to be quite passive. Like they're not actively engaged in their numbers, otherwise, they'd be in a better shape. But also, when we get someone all caught up and the mess is all cleaned up, not only is it really satisfying for me, but that's when we activate the advisory light. And that's just kind of built into the service. You can only really access that once your books are all caught up, all cleaned up. Because obviously, we can't really advise while we're cleaning and catching up. We can advise in the sense of like, well, we need to have you on this, using this app, using this tool, using this software, because it will help you. But other than that, advisory light is going to be like, we really want to see our clients make more money. We want to see them identify areas where we can help them save, as well as the third thing is also help them plan for the future. So a lot of our clients have different kind of goals. Some of them like they want to, like maybe they're applying to get a loan, and that can be quite an immediate need. Obviously, if you're going to the bank and your balance sheet looks all wacky, you're gonna you're gonna hit a wall. But yeah, with the advice that we've given, we've seen not only revenue increase, but also their profit increase as well. It's really exciting. I think the big thing too is, just helping people identify like where they're overspending and where they could be earning more. And we really want to stop that feeling of panic and that feeling of anxiety now with our clients. You mentioned how they come to us and they're behind and they're really stressed out. There's another thing too. Some clients, they tend to be a little bit embarrassed, or actually a lot embarrassed by the state of their books. And I mean, there's no judgment there. That's totally a normal feeling. And I kind of feel for them too.
I really wish people would just overcome that and just come to us. Messes happen, but then again, we've seen of quite a few. Like it's not something to be embarrassed about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think it's that mindset shift, I believe. Like you don't want to entrepreneurship it's a very lonely road.
One thing is right now in the sort of economic climate we're in is that things are hard, right? Everybody talks about cost of living being on the rise and everything else. It's really important to run a healthy business to know where things are at. So if you don't know where things are at and you're struggling, you do need help. You really want to try and start things off on the best foot possible. If you're not in a good spot, it's going to be really hard to make good decisions. And we have stats and we show these to our prospects about
Mm,
just how many businesses, like what is it, like just off the top of your head, like how many businesses fail by 5 years? It's like 30.
It's 50%.
Yeah, and then there's like even more that don't make it to 10 years, and
30% make it to 10.
so 50% make it to 5, and then there's a 70% drop off because only 30 make it to 10. So,
Yep.
and but the thing is, we don't need to be afraid necessarily of lean times, because lean times, they're hard, but they're also the marketplace in which, and it's something that Mike McAllowitz, one of the authors we really like, will say, is that it's actually where the small business, the lean small business, can really thrive, because you don't have the bloat that a bigger business will have. So you're swifter and you can make decisions quicker. But if you don't know where you're at, you don't know, like, it's hard to know where you go. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big plane nerd. Like, I watch a lot of aircraft disaster
So do I,
recreations
actually.
on YouTube. My dad's a pilot. Hi, Dad. Love you. In aviation, if your navigation is off, if you don't know where you are, you can't really know where you're going. And there's a few instances where airplane crews have lost track of where they were. I remember, like, when I was in the army and I was doing my basic training, we were doing a navigation, like, confirmation, and we set, and I thought I'd set the right compass bearing, and we were going, and it just didn't feel right. I think we went like 300 meters, and we were supposed to go a kilometer or something like that. And I'm like, you know what?
Mm.
I'm not happy with where we're going. I said, we turn around. The guys with me were like, "Go, come on!" And we went back. I reset, and then I actually was able to go to where I need to go. So, sometimes we're going to make mistakes. And actually, my instructor and instructors in the Army are typically very intense. But he's like, no, you made a good decision because you were wrong, but you realized you were wrong. You corrected it, and you went the right way.
Course correction.
So
Mm.
you need to make sure you're in a good spot. Or
Yeah.
like in like a building, right? If you have a bad foundation, you can't overcome a bad foundation over time. Like it just,
Yeah.
everything just crumples from there. So with what we do, we want to help you set that good foundation, get everything cleaned up and squared away, and then we
Mm.
can step forward and your business can be off to a better foot. And a nice added bonus is usually through our services, we can help save a lot of tax.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Our record is so far $24,000 savings in GST. Very proud of that. That was over, was it 24? Was it 12 consecutive months or 24? I think it was 12 consecutive months. Client files quarterly. We're just
Yeah.
hunting. We're hunting through every file. We treat every file like it's our own. That's how serious we are, because those statistics are frankly are terrible to me, and they're actually a little bit scary. And I'm sick and tired of seeing business owners not win. And one thing I love that you said, like I want to add to it, small business owners, they're very agile. They're extremely innovative. What you get with a big business is a lot of bureaucracy, a lot of rules. With small business owners, why we love it and why, I thrive as a business owner is like I love to play the game. I see it as just a big chess game. You get to make your own rules. There are guidelines and there are things that you can do to increase your odds, let's say, of not only surviving but thriving. And why I get up every morning is I want to help contribute and basically make those statistics higher. I think it's quite dangerous that those statistics are what they are. The fact that 50% of small businesses fail within 5 years and only 30% make it to 10. Like that's a bit horrifying to me. So we're in business because we want to change that. I think that's incredibly motivating. I just want business owners out there to feel a lot more confident when they're paying themselves. I want them to know what their money's doing. I want them to know where it's all going, and actually feel excited about their numbers and about it doesn't have to feel boring or stressful or monotonous or routine. The mindset and the conversation completely shifts once someone's caught up, and we enjoy we're a little bit weird. We kind of enjoy the process of cleaning up. It's a little weird. A lot of bookkeepers and accountants think it's kind of strange how we lean into the pain. We lean into this one thing, the one major hurdle that a lot of, frankly, savvy business owners still find themselves innocently fall behind. It's honestly what drives us.
We're here to help. and we'll get you there.
That's it.